Hi everyone. Creativity is our gift from the universe in this moon cycle of August 2016 through to the solar eclipse on September the 1st. The creative forces that are being gifted to us by the universe this month are absolutely remarkable. And it's really fascinating because they're very alive, they're very present for us, and they're really asking you to wake up to the different ways that you can switch the light on in your world in creative ways. And we need to be creative around how we do that. And this is exactly the energy that the universe is pouring into us in this moon cycle. The creativity is important because it is the energy that helps us know how we can best shine the light, how we can best take our gift and take it to the world and make that difference that we know that we're here to make. The thing about the creativity energy this month is that it is a time to actually be really open to receive. So it can be tempting to actually start to plan from the beautiful creative ideas that seem to pop into your awareness during your meditation process or your other spiritual practices that you have in play. There will be creative energies, creative ideas, creative opportunities, collaborative creative opportunities coming together in this month. So totally stay attuned and aware and open to receive what the universe is putting on your pathway right there in front of you. And look at what can be created from these opportunities that appear before you, or these insights that drop in and are ideas that you feel you might be able to work with. My suggestion here is for this month that you actually dedicate part of your diary to all of these creative ideas and opportunities and collaborations that come to you. It's not so much about the time to actually plan, because if you start planning now, you'll actually be closing down your openness to receiving. So we will be receiving, or have the ability to receive, lots of creative potential. So just let that creativity pop in and receive it. Note it down, and then next moon cycle, there's the opportunity to actually start to plan and work it out. So a lot of the creativity that's popping in now will be the platform and the core for what you're doing in about 6 months' time. But of course, if you haven't received what that energy is, then you won't know what to do in 6 months' time. So it's really, really important to keep receiving, and make a note in whatever way suits you about these creative potential. Don't worry about not understanding, and certainly don't get into the hows, but just receive and receive and receive creative potential. And over the next months, it will certainly sort itself out, and some will gain momentum and others not. So as I was preparing this report, it was interesting that some beautiful new creative energy came in around how I'm going to share this wisdom that I do on a monthly basis with you. And we're going to have a name change, something along the lines of monthly moon cycles for soul momentum. Gotta love that, don't you? How much more enticing is that than energy reports? Woohoo! So stay tuned to as that rolls out. But again, staying open to receive what follows on from that, what sits around it, all those sorts of things. This is just an example of what is possible in this cycle. So some of the things that we need to watch out for, because this creative energy is so present, and it's really very vital, it's quite fast, has a fiery Sagittarius kind of energy to it, And so what we need to be careful of here is grasshoppering. Being here, there and everywhere. And when that grasshopper energy comes in, of course, your ability to receive gets minimalized. So you're not fully, you might get the periphery of an idea or of a creative force and not the full strength of it. So just be careful of that grasshoppering. And I'm going to share a couple of ways that we can keep ourselves most open to receive a little bit later in this video. But we need to be careful of grasshoppering, jumping around from one thing to the other. And as a result of that, the follow-on from that is exhaustion. So there is a lot of energy, and when you're sensitive and living as an aware and awake and an alive person, acknowledging the light worker role that you have, then it is easy sometimes for us to become exhausted as we're integrating the new frequencies and integrating these new possibilities of creativity. So again, just be kind to yourself and remember that the universe is on your side and working with you. And if your body needs to rest, let it rest. And what you will find in this energy is that as soon as you surrender into that rest, it's not necessarily asking you to spend a day in bed. I mean, the universe might, that's perfectly okay. But when you can rest and let this integrate, then you can then keep moving through your day. So look out for the grasshoppering, look out for the exhaustion. And the other one is you will be challenged in your belief in yourself in this month. So with all this creative energy coming in, do you actually believe enough in yourself to follow these creative insights through to their completion? And the universe gave me this message around helping all of us understand our belief. The universe is a very, very wise energy. It would not be gifting you these creative insights if it didn't already know and trust implicitly in your ability to fulfill them. The universe already believes in you, already loves you enough to know that you can work with this creative energy. And so all you need to do is align to that trust of the universe and believe in your connection with the universe enough and work with that energy. And don't let those misbeliefs about yourself and your ability to deter you from the truth of your connection, because the universe is gifting this to you because it knows completely, trusts completely, and loves you enough completely to know that this is perfect for you. The energy report is slightly different this month as well. Not only is it getting a name change, but we're also going to support you differently, a little differently in this. So rather than showing you the crystal that is, or the crystalline energy that is supporting you during this cycle, I've actually formed a crystal grid and taken a photograph of that. And I was talking previously about, the three things really that are the challenges, the things that you need to watch out for to ensure that you receive the full creativity that's here. And those things being the grasshoppering and the exhaustion and the self-belief. So I've been given a crystal grid which will help to bring you back into your center. The other interesting thing about this center for this month is that the center is actually in between the energy of your solar plexus and your heart. So bringing yourself back into your center here, the space in between the solar plexus and the heart. An unusual energy, I know, but it's really working with keeping you centered enough to be able to receive continue to receive the creative energy that's available all of this month. If you would like a copy of that crystal grid, then please fill in your email details below and I will forward that to you. Of course, the Empower packages are also available, and all that information is below the video as well. It works in a slightly different way. The Empower package is really integrating and doing a lot more than the grid, but the grid will help you to overcome those 3 things that we need to be on the lookout for this month. So enjoy this creativity. Be open to receive. My last final little message for this cycle also is that this is the month prior to the solar eclipse, which is the new moon on September the 1st. And the creativity energy is giving you enough newness so that with the eclipse you can let go of what you no longer need. So the universe is always on our side. It's gifting you enough newness so that you have the confidence to let go of what you no longer need on the solar eclipse on September 1. So remembering that, the Empower package really makes sense this month. Thank you so much for listening, and I look forward to talking to you on September 1. Bye for now.